god, did you see that Kanye West is running for president in 2020?
Please don't vote for him.
Why not? You don't like him?
No.
I mean, imagine Kim Kardashian.
Oh my god. They just legalized marijuana in Colorado.
I hope they don't.
Why not? Maybe they'll legalize it in Texas.
Do you realize marijuana is a drug? Did you pay attention to DARE in 5th grade?
It's not like it's gonna kill you or something.
Marijuana isn't good, Cecilia. It's bad for your health. It can get you caught up into any other drugs, and it's called a gateway drug for a reason.
I mean, I'm sure the economy has gotten better, or, crime has gone down.
Yeah, but those people are criminals. It will make crime worse, and I don't want that around me.
Well, maybe people need it for medical reasons.
I don't think about that, but I feel like people are going to take advantage of it.
Come on, I bet you we interview people in Colorado and Texas, you will see the difference.
Do you want to make a documentary about it?
Sure.
Well, got yourself a deal.
Alright then.
Alright. Alright, there we go. Hello, my name's Rocio.
I'm Cecilia.
And we're going to do a documentary about why you should not legalize marijuana in Texas.
Or should.
Should not?
Should.
Should not. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to interview a conservative here in Texas to prove that we don't want it here legalized.
But we're also going to interview a sick person to, prove that we do need it for medical reasons.
And then we're going to go to Colorado to interview a cop and see that crime has gone up thanks to that.
And a stoner, because why not?
What is he going to say? He's going to be high, most likely.
Well,
Well, we're off to look for that conservative.
See you there.
Bye. Hey, we're in Colorado. We're about to interview the stoner. I'm so scared for my life right now.
You'll be fine.
No, what if she kills us, Cecilia? What if I don't go back to Texas?
She's fine. She's stoned.
Well, that is exactly why I'm scared.
Alright, put your Texas hat on. Let's go.
Can you knock though? Because I'm scared. What if she hold on, wait for it. She sees some from Texas. Alright. Let's go. Alrighty, we're here in our interview at Colorado with our first lovely, what's your name, ma'am?
I'm Britney Spears. Hey, y'all. How
We're
y'all
here
doing?
with Brittany, and we're gonna start the interview.
Well, this is Pablo. Pablo Jr. Pablo Jr. A big happy family here in Denver, Colorado.
Okay, once again, Brittany and her. What was it? Pablo?
Pablo's.
Oh, okay.
Pablo's.
So, do you want to go ahead and start, Cecilia?
So, are you stoned right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You haven't died?
Yeah, in the first minute.
Okay, so when have you done weed for?
Since 9th grade. Started doing it. Helped me ease my nerves, and I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
Do you shower?
Sometimes.
Like
once a week, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I could tell.
Oh.
Like that you have a very pretty house.
Thanks.
Okay, so are you in school right now?
No. College isn't for me.
Have you committed crimes?
Isn't this being published somewhere?
No, it's just for fun.
No, I don't rather not say that. But
Come on,
past.
just let us know what weed has made you do.
Well, before it was legal, I manufactured and sold it, and that was illegal. I may have gotten a couple fights, maybe stabbed a dude once, but
Well,
do what you gotta do for your living,
so now that it is legal, what do you do with weed now?
I sell it. Do you want some?
No.
No, thank you. Pablo might want some.
Oh, Pablo loves weed.
We're here with Officer Akon. How are you doing, Officer?
I am great. Hello. And this is Remington, my K9 unit. Say hello, Remy.
Well, Cecilia couldn't be with us today because she
had some stuff to do with Miss Spears. She wanted a discount on some stuff, but she'll be with us in the next interview. So, what are your opinions on the legalization of marijuana here in Colorado?
I don't particularly like it. I mean, crime has decreased because less people are getting in trouble because since marijuana is legal, people aren't getting arrested for it. But people are now kind of leaning towards more hardcore drugs such as crystal meth and heroin. And any arrest I've seen, most of the time they have leaned on those hardcore drugs to get a better high. So I think it's causing, also it's bad for the youth because it's telling them it's okay and telling them it's okay to smoke weed and that it's okay to get in the drug scene. I just don't like it. I think it's bad for our state. I just think it's not good.
Yeah, and I completely agree with you because I was having a talk with my friend Cecilia, and that this is why we're doing the documentary because I want to prove to her that legalizing marijuana won't be good for our state, which is Texas. So.
And also, I mean, it does cause the jails and prisons to be less crowded. I mean, there's not many people getting arrested, but people are still depending on those hardcore drugs to get a better high. So the more people that smoke weed, I think sometimes they'll go even further. So I don't like it personally, and neither does Miss Remington here.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much for your input. Hope you.
Alright, guys, well, I'm off to look for Cecilia because things got a little crazy last night with Miss Spears, but I hope you guys enjoying this so far. Oh, look, Cecilia, a note.
Oh.
Love to make some drug deals. With love, Spears.
Well, we can't wait for her. We have to go back to Texas.
Well, and we have to stop at Buc-ee's. Remember, I need my shirt.
Sure, you can have a shirt. Let's go.
Bye. Hello, guys. Here back in Texas, and I'm going to interview Mr. Cowan. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you, sir. So I had some questions for you. What are your views on marijuana being legalized here in Texas?
Well, I think it's a bad idea. Marijuana's been illegal here for obviously a long time for good reason, and I think it should continue to be illegal.
Yes, I was reading. Our governor thinks the same thing, and he wants it to keep it illegal for as long as he's in office right now.
Yes, and I definitely agree with his stance on that. I know some other states have legalized it, but I just think that would be a mistake.
Have you had any personal experiences with that drug?
Well, I've had some people in my family who have used it in the past. I was exposed to an aunt that started off with some pill use and some recreational marijuana when she was a teenager, and she became progressively went into cocaine and then into crack, and that ended up being really cost her life. And I had an uncle who also used marijuana pretty extensively, and it certainly was not healthy for either one of them. And I've researched some things. I wrote a term paper when I was in high school, and I know that it has some pretty significant long-term damage to your memory, and can also impact impulse control, things like that. So I think it should remain illegal.
Okay, well, alrighty. Well, thank you so much for your input. Thank you for your time, and we're off to our next interview, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we're here with Mrs. Turner, and she's going to tell us about herself.
Well, my name is Robin Turner, and I was born in 1966. So I'm almost 49 years old this Christmas, and I have epilepsy. I was diagnosed with it when I was a child, and I could have times where it was like multiple seizures in one day. I've had to take medication all my life. There's times I haven't had insurance, and so the medicine, as you can see, some of the medicines I take here, it's expensive, and I can't always afford it. And legalizing marijuana would help me because it's cheaper, and it does reduce my seizures to at least 1 or 2 times a week. And helps me financially because I can't always afford the medication.
So you're for medical marijuana.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so how do you feel about it being around, your kids or around?
Well, I keep medication around my kids too, but I would keep it put up.
Okay.
Keep it locked up.
So is anyone in your family in need of it?
Yeah. Well, he's an ex-husband now, but my husband served in the first Iraq War, and he was in a tank, and his tank hit an IED, and he obtained a lot of brain injury from it, and they have also found that has helped him too.
Okay. Well, now you know why medical marijuana should be legalized.
All right, this is it's right.
All right, so now we're back in Texas, and we learned a lot about why
You should not legalize marijuana here in Texas.
the pros and cons.
Well, clearly you shouldn't, because as the cop said over there in Colorado, people that use it, they don't get the high they want, so they start using like stronger drugs and like drugs that are going to be bad for them, like meth and heroin.
Yeah, but at least the drug deals aren't going bad for marijuana, less violence around there.
But I mean, it still causes like some brain damage to the people that use it.
But what about those who need it for medical reasons?
I guess it's...
Like that lady said, she can't afford it anymore, her medication.
Yeah, but it's going to have some long-term damage to her brain. She's going to have bad memory, and it's just going to be bad at the end. She's going to be with epilepsy and with bad memory,
Well, obviously there's a lot of pros and cons. So, at least Texas is making progress, If you get caught with less than an ounce, you only get a $250 fine.
But as long as our governor is in office, yes, Mr. Abbott, we'll still have marijuana illegal here. And hope you guys enjoyed and learned a lot from our documentary. See you guys later. Bye.
Moving to Colorado.
Honey. Jerome's in the house, watch your mouth. Jerome's in the house, watch your mouth. Bam.